Good day and welcome back to another DB Legends video. In this video we're going to take a look at a little bit of a Saiyan team. So something just a little bit different that I wanted to take a look at or try out is a little bit of a Saiyan team. I've been struggling to find a team where I felt like Goku and Bardock, the Legends Limited one, have been able to really shine. This is just for me, obviously talking about myself. I've struggled to find a team where I've really felt super comfortable using them. I've tried a couple teams and it's just not really clicked for me. This team feels okay though. This team feels generally okay for me. But I want to more talk about this team a little bit. But I also want to talk about the long-lasting, do like Ultra characters last? Basically, are they actually viable long term? But first, let's talk about this team. So in this team, we've got Ultra Gogeta Blue. One of the reasons why I want to talk about Ultras, we've got Ultra MUI Goku, we've got Ultra Vegito, all pretty good stuff. We also have Ultra Super Saiyan God Vegito, and to couple that, we have two great Legends Limiteds in the form of Goku and Bardock, and in the form of Goku and Frieza. Now, first thing, because this team is running no boost characters and actually no significant support characters, all of our units are actually kind of squishy. Literally all of them are kind of squishy, and all of them don't deal necessarily huge damage. So there is kind of, for me, there's definitely this feeling like there still needs to be. You can't just shove a whole bunch of Ultras in a team or Legends Limiteds in a team. I think that's going. This is showing that considering Zenkai boosts, and all of those things are so important for team building. And I think it's great in a lot of ways. I think it's also a little bit limiting in some ways. Like I think, I think players are. I don't want to say struggling, but I think. You do need to understand how to incorporate certain units in. I hope this means that they're going to give better Zenkais to certain units in future and sparking units. I think it's super important now to have great support sparking units. But yeah, basically, the thing is, like, with this Pure Saiyans team, we're definitely lacking that support aspect. So immediately, this team not functioning the way I want this team to function. It's not as good as it should be, doesn't work as well as it should. It's got some great units on here, and I think there are some really strong abilities that we have. We've got the anti-rising rush with Goku Frieza, we've got the indestructible mechanic with Goku and Bardock, although to be honest that mechanic doesn't feel huge. It feels good, but it doesn't feel huge like it should. But it still feels like a good mechanic. We've got the big, just oppressive nature of Super Saiyan God SS Vegito, and we've got pretty decent backup. Now, the reason I wanted to use this team and also talk about this team is because we're also using two of the oldest Ultras in the game. We have Ultra Gogeta, non-free-to-play Ultras. We have Ultra Gogeta, and we have Ultra Vegito, Super Saiyan Vegito. Now, I wanted to talk about these units because Ultras are some of the hypest units in the game. I think Super Saiyan 2 Gohan has shown that Ultras are incredibly hype and people love them. I think they are huge game changers. They are coming out way more regularly now than they did before. I think we're getting an Ultra every 2 months or so, comparative to before, or every 2 or 3 months. And the thing is though, Ultras have really bad banners. So Ultras have really bad banners. Ultras themselves are great. Their banners are really bad. And their banners have very minimal value. The problem with Ultras that I'm starting to find, at least especially with the older ones, is the fall off for an Ultra is very big. So the big thing with Ultras a lot of the times is the Ultra Resonance. So Ultra Resonance is the ability for an Ultra that basically means that They need to either be the lead or they need to have certain units from certain categories to fulfill requirements to give them a big boost. And the thing is with Ultras, this Ultra Resonance is a huge limiting factor to team building. Even right now, a lot of the Ultras that are on this team that I'm running right here don't have their Ultra Resonance. Super Saiyan Vegito Blue has it because obviously he is, functioning as our lead. But the rest of the team, they don't have it. They don't have their Ultra Resonance. They don't have any of that boost. And it is a super important aspect to their performance. The difference between an Ultra that has their Resonance boost and doesn't have their Resonance boost is quite significant. Of course, you can make it work, but it is something important to factor in. Not to mention, Legends Limiteds now give themselves a huge boost, so having 3 Legends Limiteds adds additional stats from their Legends Limited boost, and older Ultras like Gogeta and Vegito really feel old. Like, they're still usable, they can still do some good damage, if you still build the team right, they can still carry a load, but you have to really build the team for them. A great point is Blue Gogeta. I've got him in this team. Not effective. It's not his fault, it's this team's fault. But he needs significantly more building than, say, for example, Ultra SSG SS Vegito. And obviously that's because he's newer, but the point stands that essentially he is going to... Ultras tend to fade out a lot quicker. It's just how it feels. Kid Buu, for example, doesn't really feel impactful to meta. Janemba, you don't really see him anymore, especially now with Green Gohan. SSG, SS Vegito, still around, definitely still around. MUI Goku, still around. Blue Gogeta, you don't see. Yellow Vegito, you don't see. Goku Black, very rarely seen. So it just feels like they fall out the meta a lot. And I just think they need to make a plan for Ultras to have some kind of comeback, maybe remove Ultra Resonance, I don't know. Let's see what you guys think. Bye.